Hello, hello. I'm here, Dark Match Steve, your host for the evening. This is Dark Times with Dark Match Steve, by the way. That's what we call this shit show. What's up? What's up? Hello, lovely people. Where am I? Okay, here I am. What's up? What's up? How's it going? Oh, let me take the song off there. What is up, people? How's it going? What's today? Thursday? That's when this is being streamed. Thursday, August, what is it? 30th? Yo, Fat Pig. What's up, bro? How's it going? Yeah, I don't know if this Venezuelan thing is a bad topic or something, but I noticed that when I start off, my viewers will be way lower when I'm covering certain shit. Like the video with Nancy Pelosi where she talked about being a reptilian. She literally said it. And when I put that in the title, it's like my shit gets. Oh no, I'm trying to get that out of there. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know if this Venezuelan thing is a little too controversial or something. But yeah, that's what we're gonna go over. Some of this, I found newer footage on where Twitter. I'll look real quick, but yeah, we're just gonna go over some of this Venezuelan shooting stuff. It's or not shooting, but they're taking shit over. They're armed. There is one of these videos. There is shooting in the video. Not I don't think anyone has seen getting shot, but you can hear shots going off. And there's I found some videos of them robbing stores in Colorado and all kinds of shit. Yeah, it's fucking nuts. It's very funny when these kind of things happen while certain people are on watch. Certain people people that say that you should not have assault weapons. Those people who lack appreciation for the Second Amendment, they always seem to be the ones in charge when shit like this hits the fan, or it's funny when they are anyway. And you're like, oh, okay, I guess we'll just call the police. Okay, let's get to it. Fucking Twitter. Where the fuck are we here? Yeah, this is fucking nuts though. Now the thumbnail that I use for this, that footage, it is suspicious how, I mean, it's not a video of them breaking into this apartment. That's what it looks like it's gonna be, but then it's not what it really looks like. It looks like maybe they've already taken over that apartment. I don't know. Here, I'll screen share. Hold on one minute. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how many people have seen all this shit already. We got a few things to get into here. So let me see. Let's full screen this bad boy. What does my display look like? Okay. No, I'll leave it bigger so you can see. Ooh, wow. I'm sure this guy got this at a gun show, right? This rifle. I'm sure he got that from a gun show. I'm sure Kamala Harris's universal background checks would have stopped this gun from getting in his hands. I'm sure that would have really helped. Oh, look, and his too. I'm sure that's from a gun show. He probably got that in Florida at a gun show here in my home state. Oh boy. Well, we'll see what happens. This will probably, this will probably be used as justification to take away gun rights. This right here, fucking immigrants coming to this country, breaking the laws to get the guns. These are probably stolen. Who the fuck knows? Who knows if the fucking feds gave it to them? Anyway, let's see let's take a look at some of these videos. Assault rifle. That's what they would call that. Assault rifle, even though it's not. It's likely semi-automatic. I don't know though, actually, but fully automatics are hard. This doesn't look like the most organized military type fucking gang. But yeah, I don't know what the fuck kind of rifle that is. I'm not a gearhead when it fucking I don't give a shit about makes and models of fucking different brands and whatever. I have a few guns, and I could recognize if this was something a duplicate of something I owned. I could probably recognize it, but anyway, it's probably not fully automatic. Wait, what are you talking about, Fat Pig? There's a different video. The door is red and they smash the lock off. I'll look for that. Or I might have that video. Let me we'll go to another one because there has been different ones. I can search I'll search through Twitter if I don't find it in the stuff that I already sent to myself. Does anyone speak Spanish? What are they saying? Yeah, they're knocking. I'm sure it's one of their guys already in there or some shit. But like what? I'll play another video here of there's this video I think someone posted. I forget how long. It wasn't like it was yesterday or the day before. There's a video that's I think it was a month or maybe a week. I don't know. I think it was a week ago, last week or something. I should have it in my DMs here, but there's another video where they're interviewing this black guy who is getting kicked out of his apartment. I believe it's in Aurora, Colorado, and they're saying he's saying they're getting kicked out, and then after they interview him, or maybe it's him that says it, but at some point in the video they point out that the reason these people are getting kicked out of their apartments is because of these gangs, but the city was claiming that it's that they're just closing the buildings down because of not being up to code, and that was a BS excuse why all these people were being told to that they have to leave their apartments. Like, what the fuck is even happening here? How does some fucking little gang of like malnourished Venezuelan fuckboys take over an apartment complex? What the fuck does that even mean? That does not happen in America. We can't let this happen in America. This is so stupid. Jesus Christ. That's fucking nuts, bro. But they're not again, they're not fucking kicking the door in that one. Let's check this one out.
They just jacked him?
This is another one that's been going around here.
Nigga, the Venezuelans is taking over. They just jacked them? Oh, me. These niggas is out here tripping. Bro, damn, they done made a mess of shit.
Nigga, y'all are on bullshit out here. That is on bullshit.
Oh, shit. What the? Yeah, they're tripping.
This is what it looks like in Venezuela. This is why we don't want these people here, because they want to turn America into the fucking trash heap that is Venezuela.
Nigga, they cracking off in the air and everything. They driving over the... Nigga, we almost just got hit.
There's some shots right there. Who knows if someone's catching them bullets.
These niggas is on bullshit. I'm trying to record, but I gotta watch the...
Yeah, that's fucking nuts. They're on the phone with that guy in the apartment in that video. Yeah. That's what it looks like. Like they're going to a particular apartment door and being careful not to knock on the wrong one, it seems like. Yeah, bro, you knock on my fucking door, I'll put a bullet right through the fucking door. I won't even open the door. I will shoot you through the door. Don't be confused. All right, let's see what let me see if I can find that other one. I know I had it in this motherfucker. Yeah, see, they're taking shit over, fam.
Actually, under the same ownership.
All right, let's see. Is this the governor? I think this is supposed to be the governor of Colorado or Aurora.
So there are several buildings actually under the same ownership, out-of-state ownership, that have fallen to
co-mayor Mike Kaufman. Mike put him in a coffin. Kaufman, Aurora, Colorado. Oh. Co-mayor. God damn it. I'm so fucking stupid. It's not he's the mayor, okay, guys? It's Aurora, Colorado mayor, not Aurora co-mayor. Holy fuck, I'm stupid. Oh, fuck. Oh, you guys, can you believe I just walk around this fucking dumb? Can you believe that? Aurora, co-mayor. What does that mean, fellas?
these Venezuelan gangs.
Holy shit, I'm stupid.
I'm trying to walk it back and do the investigation as to how there's a concentration of Venezuelans in these three buildings. Somebody put them there, and somebody funded it. Whether it's federal government or not, we're trying to find out who. These gangs apparently are attracted to where there's a concentration of Venezuelan migrants, and so they've in fact have kind of pushed out the property management through intimidation and then collected the rents. We have now.
That is fucking it. This is not America. That does not happen in America. For this to happen, we've already lost control. Is this even recoverable? I'm being serious. Like, is this, we have to call in the National Guard already? They let these malnourished, except for this husky motherfucker right here. All the rest of these guys look skinny. We're going to let these fucking people just take over apartment complexes. They intimidated the management, and now they are collecting the rent. Is this a fucking joke? Are we getting trolled right now? Is this a psyop? What the fuck does that even? How is it who let this? You let this happen? Who let this happen? That's fucking nuts. That's unacceptable. It's. I get like, okay, maybe the gangs could come in and take over someone's apartment, and then we got to call the cops and get these gangs out of there. No, they are to the point that they are collecting rent from people. How long have they been in control of an apartment complex? They're already collecting rent. It's not even the first yet.
Or have had. It is ongoing operations with
Franklin Hawks, what's up? Is this do I know you? Yo, what's up? Is this Franklin Bubba Army Franklin, right? We follow each other on TikTok. Is that you? Anyway,
a task force of local law enforcement, state law enforcement partners, and federal law enforcement partners to root them out, and arrests have been made, but these operations are still ongoing.
With the arrests that have been made, are these confirmed gang-affiliated members?
You know, this is an organized criminal effort. Whether it's Tren de Aragua, that remains to be seen. But it does.
Tren de Aragua. Am I crazy or Tren de Aragua? Something. Oh no, that isn't water. It's Aragua. Unless this is being translated wrong. That's interesting.
That remains to be seen, but it really doesn't matter. I mean, if they're Venezuelan migrants and they're conducting crime in an organized manner, they're a problem.
So okay, so you're able to confirm that this Venezuelan gang has indeed taken over at least some of the buildings. You're saying at least 2 of the 3, and what I just heard from you is you don't know how they ended up there, and you even made a suggestion that they could have been sent there by federal officials. I heard you suggest. Well, I mean, do you have any reason to believe that to be the case?
So here's the problem. I think we're a victim of a failed policy at the southern border, because what you have, Venezuelan does.
You don't say.
Not according to my law enforcement, Venezuela does not cooperate with the United States in sharing criminal histories. You've had a third of the country leave. You've had these massive waves of migrants coming across the border that many of them crossed the border illegally, were arrested, asked for political asylum, were not adequately vetted, were released into the country. The city of Aurora, we did everything we could to quite frankly keep them out of the city, because it's not our problem. This is a federal problem. This is a problem borne by the federal government. But what we're trying to find out, and what I believe occurred, was that federal agencies worked with some of our local nonprofits and put them there. Now, most of these people are very good people. But there's a criminal element that, from what I understand, what law enforcement is briefing me, that often follows them, intends to exploit them within their own migrant community. And so we believe that is happening now. Now we're the 51st largest city in America. We're with over 400,000 in population. This is only several apartment complexes. Yeah. But nonetheless, I'm not going to surrender any part of this city to a criminal element.
With all due respect, it's no longer, I mean, just in the hands of the feds when you've got, we've heard reports that this gang has green-lighted its members to attack your local police. What are you doing about that, Mayor?
Well, we're aware of that in the Denver metropolitan area, that there are elements of Tren de Aragua here. And so, we're, in terms of how our police operate, the tactics, what they're doing to protect themselves is our number one priority.
Oh, yeah, this guy seems like he's on it. He's gonna solve the case here. This is supposed to be video of them breaking into someone else's place, posing as Amazon delivery or some shit. We don't speaky that shit. We don't know what the fuck you're saying. You better have a translator break into my house.
So there are several buildings.
Fuck you. Where's we watched that one. Let's see what this one is.
Of Venezuelan migrants to be able to try to ourselves, or at least
start over.
And really, a lot of the debate has been: is this the fault of the apartment management company, or is this the work of?
Bro, look at them fucking hopping this counter. Man, y'all need to get your shit together in Colorado. You need to be blasting these motherfuckers. I mean, peace and love to everyone. The Second Amendment is bad.
Stoppers.
And really, a lot of the debate has been: is this the fault of the apartment management company, or is this the work of Venezuelan gangs? New information this morning: Aurora police teaming up with the CBI and the Colorado State Patrol to better address concerns about the violent Venezuelan gangs. Investigators believe some members are from Venezuela, gangs responsible for this jewelry store heist we brought to you. This happened in Denver earlier in summer. All three agencies now creating a task force which will allow them to maximize resources.
How close are Denver and Aurora, like right next to each other?
And share intelligence about the ongoing investigations. Mayor Mike Coffman saying, and they've been talking about it for a while now, one of their initial goals is to engage and learn from the migrant community.
We're also aggressively, having a presence in these pockets where there's concentrations of Venezuelan migrants to be able to try to ourselves, or at least our law enforcement personnel, at the local, state, and federal levels to identify who these bad actors are and get them off the street.
Kaufman also saying he can't share too much about what the task force is going to be doing. He didn't want to compromise the investigation. He believes allocating resources is necessary and wants people to know he and police are taking it seriously.
Stoppers.
And really, a lot of the
Bro, you failed already. These guys are collecting rent. What the fuck? They're collecting rent. Oh shit, here we go. She's gonna break it down for us.
I want y'all to imagine something. You just got up to work from doing a long ass motherfucking shift, right? You come home only to find out Venezuelan gangs.
Yeah, I just looked it up. Denver and Aurora, they're close, I guess. So I don't know shit about Colorado.
Done took over your entire apartment building. Now imagine this. You got proof of the motherfucker that you live in this bitch, that you pay bills up in this bitch, that you pay rent up in this bitch.
You paying the Venezuelans now, bitch.
Only for the government to tell you that there ain't absolutely motherfucking nothing that they can do about it. Because those motherfuckers are considered squatters. In the words of Jerry Live.
Who the fuck is that?
This motherfucker done started in Denver, Colorado. It's only a matter of motherfucking when this shit starts happening every motherfucking where. What did Elon Musk say? And then they will come for our motherfucking homes? So now my question to Kamala.
Now she's quoting Elon Musk.
Yo, goofy ass was in charge of this motherfucking border motherfucking shit. But now that we got this goofy ass shit that's going to rapidly fucking grow, you expect for us to trust everything you motherfuckers say. Because I'm sorry, you and your little blue motherfucking friends lied at that motherfucking that conviction. Y'all was at that convention, whatever the fuck that was. Lies upon lies upon lies. Because what the fuck are y'all?
Yeah, lies upon lies. Where the fuck was Beyonce? What happened to that? Instead, we got fucking Kamala. Kamala was the closing act at the DNC. What a fucking disappointment. Even for me, I wanted to see what Beyonce was going to do.
Are doing? What the fuck are y'all doing to help these motherfuckers that had to leave their goddamn motherfucking apartment? Where the fuck are they gonna go? And the crazy part about it is the way that they seize this motherfucker. These motherfuckers have heavy artillery. So now my question.
Not artillery. Not artillery. Oh, fuck. They got that? I saw they had guns. I didn't see any artillery. I don't know what that is, but damn, girl, that sounds bad.
Is how the fuck is those motherfuckers that has been living there for fucking years? How the fuck they supposed to fight back?
They're supposed to have guns, baby. Baby girl, they supposed to be armed. They're supposed to have their guns.
Cause I don't know what the fuck different Colorado problem is, but let this have been somewhere in motherfucking Michigan. Oh baby, we getting our leg back. Fuck is you talking about? But because our goofy ass motherfucking government done funded these motherfuckers to a grand fucking point that they can do shit like this with heavy fucking artillery, then on top of that shit, if the government is not doing an absolute nothing fucking thing to help these motherfuckers, or when this shit blows.
Bro, the fucking music in the background really, really does it. I'm starting to get amped. This is like, it sounds like it's a fucking scene from Terminator or something. I'm about to go load one of my guns.
The fuck up when y'all are not going to help us. If the government is not going to help us, then that gives us the okay to defend ourselves, right? Because didn't y'all give us the freedom?
You're not supposed to wait for help, but yes, ma'am, you are correct. You're not supposed to wait for help. You're supposed to help yourself if you can.
Carry? Or did y'all take that shit away from us? Just like y'all did fucking the fucking Hawaiians.
The blue roofs. Look up the blue roofs. They didn't burn.
So if it's okay for the Venezuelan gangs to ransack shit and get no kind of repercussion whatsoever, motherfucking ever, then that gives us every motherfucking right. And when I say us, I mean us motherfucking Americans, even the motherfuckers that been here for fucking years. That gives us the old absolute K to motherfucking defend ourselves. Because bitch, please. Bitch, please. I wish they motherfucking would.
I would love to see this woman shooting back at some Venezuelans. What the fuck? Do we have any other? Yeah, let me see. Again, we got to be careful here. Some gay stuff could pop up. Let me see. Swellen, right? Yeah, gangs. We watched these. We watched her. What's this?
Pegou um bocado, hein?
He said, girl, use a cart. Use a cart day. Okay, well, hold up. Is this, what is this? Who here thinks we should send the National Guard to Aurora, Colorado to deal with these armed gangs of undocumented Venezuelans? This is domestic terrorism, SBI, or yeah. So what the fuck are these people doing? Are they robbing, legit just walking out with shit from a grocery store? Is that what's actually happening here? The men went to break into places like houses with guns and take them over, and the women are sent to the grocery stores just to like 100 people walking out with their hands and carts full of bullshit, and you can't stop all of them. Was that what the plan was?
Here is that there's a huge increase in violence in these areas in Aurora where these newly arrived foreign-born migrants, many of whom are Venezuelan, have started to grow. The Biden-Harris administration is complicit in having allowed our borders just be in chaos. They've allowed this criminal element.
And now police in Aurora are creating a task force to address concerns about the rise of a violent Venezuelan gang, Aragua, right there in Colorado. Let's bring in Aurora City Council member Danielle Jurinsky. Danielle, thank you. We've been hearing about this for quite some time. Residents have shared their concern. We've heard this coming up at city council meetings there. Aurora said we don't have anything to do with this migrant crisis. They're trying to help because we just don't have the space. The hospitals were overwhelmed. What is it that you're seeing right now as far as this Venezuelan gang taking over now the migrant centers there?
It's unreal. It's unreal. Residents tell me they feel like they are living in a third world country at this point. They are going block by block. They are going apartment complex by apartment complex. They are taking it over. I think the city doesn't really know how to handle it. So the city is burying certain properties that have been taken over by this Aragua gang, burying them with code violations and playing it off as if this is just simply code violations. But this gang, they are marking their territory. They are putting up their gang-related graffiti on the blocks, on the areas that they have taken over. And quite frankly, I have heard too many stories from too many property owners, business owners, and residents to think that this is anything other than a complete gang takeover in parts of our city.
Like, what are you hearing from them? So say the business owners, for example, what have they been experiencing?
Break-ins, violence, kicking doors in. I had one property owner tell me that a tenant literally vanished from their property. To this day, they don't know what happened to that tenant. His phone was shut off. They had not collected rent. They went, knocked on the door to get into the unit. The Aurora Police Department had to come let them in the unit, and the whole place was filled with guns, money, and giant barrels of gasoline. I am being told that they are running a black market for gasoline. And again, like I said, to this day, they have no idea what happened to that man, to their tenant.
Just reading through the what we know about Cookie Monster. I'm sure you've heard about this local gang leader by now. This is according to.
Was that the fat guy in the other video? Remember, it was like 5 skinny dudes and one chubby guy on the phone. Was that the Cookie Monster?
The reporting in the New York Post. This person has set up operations with the other gang members there in Aurora. This person allegedly took part in a brutal assault at an apartment complex there in Aurora. In March 2024, was arrested and charged with several felony assault charges, but was bailed out of custody and failed to show up in court. July 2024, just a couple months ago, arrested for allegedly carrying out a shooting at the same apartment where the previous assault occurred. one of your biggest points is, and we've heard this from others, is that Denver initially downplayed the concerns about this gang takeover. Where's the city now on this, and what are they doing about it? I mean,
Dude, I just checked my DMs. I don't know what the fuck happened because there was a video that I swear to God I sent it to myself. A video with, like I explained, there was a black guy talking about this was like a week or two at least. It was long enough ago that I was surprised. And it said that these people were being told to leave their apartments by the city. And they were saying it was because the apartments were getting condemned for code violations. But the news was saying that that was a cover up, or the people on the news, the people getting interviewed, somebody was saying that that's a cover story, that it's really because of the gangs. I could try to find it again, but I guess we'll finish
heard
this.
that the Venezuelan gang has green lighted their members to attack police when confronted.
That's right. And Denver remains silent on the issue. Our governor remains silent on this issue. But the city of Aurora, we are taking a very different approach. We are trying to expose everything that we can. The Aurora Police Department just formed a gang task force. I have heard of this Cookie Monster and that he is the shot caller for this gang in the area. I have visited many of these properties. One time I stepped out of my vehicle and an alert whistle, this is how they're communicating, by whistling. An alert whistle happened and I very quickly had to get back in my car. They have people posted all around different properties, up and down different blocks. They're watching, they're communicating. This is no less than a complete gang takeover. I have heard of this Cookie Monster. I have heard he was arrested, and the fact that he is back out on the streets is an epic failure to the people of Aurora.
What? This motherfucker's one of the ones that got arrested and released. Someone named Cookie Monster got arrested and released back into American society. We are officially a third world country. That is fucking insane. They're just... I was just thinking this, like, how the fuck... If I feel like if any... American citizen, if a group of American citizens got together and took over an apartment complex, they would do a David Koresh style, like, gas the fucking building and kill the women and children type of thing. It had already been done. But somehow these illegal immigrants are just, going from house to house, apartment to apartment, taking them over and charging people rent. Like, that is fucking insane. That is fucking insane.
In the entire state of Colorado.
I just want to finish up with this warning from the FBI director, if we still have it, from Director Wray. This was in April of this year, when he was warning about the rise of this Venezuelan gang. Listen.
We have ongoing engagement with intelligence community partners, state and local law enforcement, in some cases foreign partners, looking at whether it's their, drug trafficking, extortion, kidnapping for ransom, different kinds of violent crime, different kinds of trafficking and smuggling, even things like organized retail theft.
Yeah, I mean, to your point, right? And we know that the Lake and Riley murder suspect had ties to a Venezuelan crime gang, assuming this one. And
what the fuck? Lake and Riley's killer was the Cookie Monster, and they let him back out on the street.
That was a serious threat. And for so long, people think, well, this isn't coming to their backyard. And here Denver and these surrounding areas are dealing with it. Final thought from you.
The final thought is that out of Aurora, Colorado, we are going to continue to stand up and expose this. I am working with many of these residents. I am personally pitching in and helping to get them moved out themselves. And a huge tell-all is coming very, very soon out of Aurora from these.
She's gonna help them surrender their property to some fucking Venezuelans, some filthy Venezuelans. And I don't mean that in that everyone that's Venezuelan is filthy. I'm just particularly, these guys are filthy and they're Venezuelan.
Residents themselves, that we will not allow the state to continue to downplay this. We will not allow the federal government to continue to downplay this.
Oh boy, let me see if what I oh god. Did y'all like that? Let me see if I can find this other fucking video. This ain't it.
The apartment complex that got took over by the Venezuelan gang in Aurora, Colorado.
Hold up.
The apartment complex that got took over by the Venezuelan gang in Aurora, Colorado. The apartment complex that got took over by the Venezuelan gang in Aurora.
This could be any apartment complex. Oh fuck. It doesn't even look like it's the same one. We just got baited. I feel baited. Okay, it's gonna be 3 random people talking about it. So they're in New York too? 23rd, August 23rd. What the fuck? This is the same gang. Oh god, okay. Let's get that out of there. Yeah, you got to be careful on Twitter. I'm sorry. That was a, that was a Halloween prop on the ground that they were pretending to give CPR to while it was squirting blood. I swear that was just a Halloween prop. What is this? Hold up. Don't just start playing stuff. Cookie taking over oh, okay. Oh, so this is maybe this is that other footage you were talking about, Fat Pig. Are you still up in the chat? Is this the same footage? What the fuck is that? Was that a little creature or is that a child? Is that like one of these people with the... I think it's just a kid. I thought it was something cool, like, some fucking kingpin, and their name is Cookie Monster, but they're like a short little midget guy. One of those. You're not a little person like the regular ones that kind of look thick. Like the ones that are skinny and small, almost look like proportional as your standard person. Oh yeah, they're bringing the kids up in there. Jesus Christ.
I'm out of this world, not your run-of-the-milling. My name is Furrow, I'm the owner of the building. I'm a stoner.
One of these guys from Tren de Aragua, he's a gang leader. He's called the Cookie Monster because his name somewhat translates to cookie in Spanish, but he has quite the rap sheet: assault, shooting. Yet he and his gang have been able to somehow seize multiple apartment complexes, not one building, but complexes, like the entire thing, to run their crime ring. How does that happen, John?
It really happens because I think a lot of the city leaders are just complicit. They're allowing this sanctuary just to come into these areas, and they don't want to push back against it. Sanctuary policy is a state policy here in Colorado. Aurora itself, through the Aurora City Council, has kind of pushed back on it, but we're still seeing a lot of leaders try to ignore it and not let the public know exactly what's going on. You know, these many of these are not average asylum seekers that are coming in. Many of them cannot even claim asylum. And, you know, unfortunately, there is this mix of criminal element which contains groups like the transnational criminal organization Tren de Aragua.
It's the trans people. He said it's the trans people. No, yeah, this is why when Kamala says that she wants to regulate what is she? She says assault rifles. You tell her to go fuck herself. This is why you tell her that. It's not just because you want to go hunting, okay? It's because of this right here, that you will have your apartment taken over by Venezuelan gangs, and you will be paying rent to Venezuelan gangs. Your landlord will be the Cookie Monster if you don't have a fucking assault rifle, okay? This is just the world we live in now. This is America, you guys. Third world country. We got the Cookie Monster. We're paying rent to someone named the Cookie Monster. Okay, yeah. Report: the brother of the illegal immigrant who murdered Laken Riley is linked to a violent Venezuelan gang, the same gang where members beat NYPD officers in Times Square. This is, I guess, the same Aragua gang. Look at these crusty motherfuckers. Bro, I can't believe fucking government's just letting this happen. They're just letting this shit. I gotta be careful what I scroll onto. I want to find something new, but well, I guess we'll hit latest. Let's see. They've got Kamala's face. That's what you need, is Kamala's face in the front of every one of these articles talking about Venezuelan gangs taking over a fucking apartment complex. One guy, there's a tenant that's missing. His phone is shut off, and his apartment was full of gasoline, barrels of gasoline for the black market. This is America, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are. 2024, America. We have gone missing, and our apartment is filled with black market barrels of gasoline. That's fucking nuts. Okay, what? Everybody's posting the same fucking bullshit. What's happening in Colorado is crazy. Venezuelan gangs. All right. The other thing I wanted to do, I don't know how long this interview is, but there's a new interview with Kamala Harris and Tim Walz. Tim 30-foot ladder Walz. All right, let me see if will it come up on here. Do I need to go to YouTube? Oh shit, should I was that it? Was that it at the very top already? I don't want clips, I want the full shebang. I don't want GIFs. What? Dana Bash. Skinny Pop. Who the fuck eats Skinny Pop? Who the fuck? Oh, let's see. Do I need to go to YouTube? That movie came out when I was a kid. That's good shit right there. All right. I think all we're going to get is clips on Twitter, not the full deal. Let's go to YouTube and see what we got. Holy fucking shit. Hold on a second. Let me screen share. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Okay, sorry. Screen share, let's see. What's my display look like? All right, just so you can see this. Look at this fucking bull. Look at this. This is how meaningful this interview is going to be. Kamala Harris and Tim Walz on tacos, music, and the future of America. This is this is 2 weeks ago. This is not, what the fuck? Okay. Where's the full interview? It's not out yet? Is that what you're telling me, fat pig? I glanced at pre-taped edited bullshit. It starts at 9. It's going to be streaming? Am I retarded? Is that I didn't realize that it wasn't out yet. 9 tonight, it gets released. Well, I mean, that's 5 minutes. I guess, whatever. I can bullshit for 5 minutes. CNN, what? CNN Plus? Where do I... On their YouTube? It is very funny that this... anyway, I was going to say, bro, we've been waiting for a fucking interview for how long now? And the first interview they do, it's Tim Walz and Kamala Harris. They talk about tacos, music, and the future of America, but mainly tacos and music. Holy fucking shit. It's probably not far off from that, though. It's probably about what we're going to get tonight at 9. Where the fuck are we supposed to... Where is this... Is it on CNN on TV? Or what the... Like, is it... I don't even know. I don't watch. I just see clips of CNN online. Do they still have a TV channel? Are they that fucked these days or what? Holy fuck. Stop. They don't have it as like a thing coming up soon. On TV though, or what? Is it on... It's not on their YouTube channel, right? God, that's fucking stupid. What, I'm gonna have to watch that bullshit tomorrow? What?
We've got about 50 million followers. We're in the billions of views, and we're a small team.
Let's break all this down with our political experts. Jasmine Wright, I want to go to you first. You've been following Harris and now the Harris campaign closely for a long time. You've seen these shifts, these changes on policy positions. What do you make of this explanation to Dana Bash that her values have not changed?
Yeah, Alex. Well, the vice president's words to Dana today were actually in line with what I've been hearing from her own allies as they've sought to really explain away some of these major shifts that we've seen her take over the last 4 years. First, that being Biden's number two, being the vice president and learning from him, somebody who is known to be kind of a pragmatic politician in DC for so long, has had a huge impact on her and seeing the way that policy is made. Obviously, Biden is a president who says that he always tries to see a consensus.
Okay, let me see what this clip is, because this says 3 hours ago. This clearly isn't the full interview. Is this person stupid like me and thought it's all online? Oh my God.
And breaking news.
Let's get right to the breaking news on CNN's exclusive interview with Kamala Harris and Tim Walz. We're rolling out a brand new excerpt right now. CNN anchor and chief political correspondent Dana Bash is joining us live from Savannah, Georgia, where she sat down with Vice President Harris and Governor Walz.
Nug one. Thank you. Like and subscribe. Yes, please. I could use the help. What the fuck? Channel 202 on my cable. People watch TV still? I don't even have, well, I have a TV, but it's not, I don't, dag nabbit. What in tar nation? Got ash on my elbow. Thanks, Nug One. Hey, for real, Fat Pig, Nug One. I don't know. It's not just because I need another viewer, and I do that, but that's not the reason I'm asking. Airplane Willie, where the fuck is Airplane? God damn it, my fucking internet is taking a shit right now. Airplane Willie, where is Airplane Willie at? He wasn't in chat yesterday. I don't think he ever came in. And then, yeah, and I messaged him just because I was genuinely worried, and I figured he'd text me back and be like, oh, yeah, whatever, just wasn't in chat or whatever. And he hasn't responded. I'm actually kind of concerned. I'm hoping he didn't quit me because of fucking Junior Coltrane, aka Joe the Supermark, aka Holyoke Joe. Holyoke Joe came into my chat, ran people off, and then now he's not even here. That's so fucked up. Damn it, Joe. Oh, yeah, Fat Pig. I don't know what the fuck happened. I messaged him. Maybe if someone else could message Airplane Willie, I'm genuinely concerned. All right, we'll get back to playing this because I guess the fucking the interview is going to be playing on TV, and I don't have a TV. I should make Willie a mod. If he comes back here, I will, I guess.
Short while ago. Dana, so what stood out to you about Harris's answers?
Hi, Alex. Well, we talked about a range of issues, including what is happening here domestically, particularly with the crisis of people not feeling that they can afford basic things, groceries, housing, and also the idea of what is happening abroad. And in addition to that, I asked her about one of the main themes from her convention, which was just last week. And she discussed there the desire to be the president for all Americans. Obviously, that includes not just her party, not just potentially swing voters who vote for her, but Republicans who don't vote for her. So I wanted to know how that would translate into the kind of people that she puts in her administration if she wins.
Why do couples choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
Can it keep me warm when I'm cold?
Wait, no, I'm always hot.
Sleep Number does that.
Will it help me have a dream that America is still a decent place to live in, not getting taken over by Venezuelan gangs?
Can I make my side softer?
I make my side firm.
Will it make me not feel like Armageddon is happening because Kamala Harris might be president and she's currently vice president and they let all these Venezuelans into my country and now they're taking over cities?
Sleep Number does that. Your ideal firmness and effortless.
Okay.
You had a lot of Republican speakers at the convention. Will you appoint a Republican to your cabinet?
Yes, I would.
Anyone
Yes,
in
I
mind?
would. No one in particular in mind. We got 68 days to go with this election, so I'm not.
Mitt Romney. That's who you need. He always hated Trump, right? Just get Mitt on it.
Not putting the cart before the horse, but I would. I think it's really important. I have spent my career inviting diversity of opinion. I think it's important to have people at the table when some of the most important decisions are being made that have different views, different experiences. And I think it would be to the benefit of the American public to have a member of my cabinet who was a Republican.
Now, Alex, we have seen Democratic presidents put Republicans in their cabinet. Ray LaHood, who was a Republican congressman from Illinois, he became transportation secretary for George W. Bush. We saw Chuck Hagel, who was a Democratic senator, go into the Bush administration. But the question obviously is if she wins, which is still an if in this neck and neck race, what is she talking about? Is she talking about somebody like defense secretary or secretary of state, somebody with a very, very important job when it comes to
I think I was talking to Inbound Realty. I don't think he's in the chat at the moment, but it's interesting. I really don't know. Like I've talked about this before. Like I feel like the first Trump election, I just knew he was going to win and I was so sure about it. And then he won, even though, without the popular vote or whatever, he won. And fucking, and then the second election that Trump ran in, I did not have a good feeling about it. I really didn't. Going into it, I was like, all right, guys, yeah, let's do this. Let's get him back in there not back in there, but let's keep him in there for another 4 years. We can do it. And in the back of my head, I'm just like, there's no way there's no way. It can't. I hate to fucking think about it, but Joe Biden is going to be president. I was just like, I wasn't that sure about it, but I did not have a good in the back of my mind. I was just like, and when we went to bed that night, election night, and people said Trump was winning, I still did not feel comfortable. And we went to bed and woke up the next morning to a fucking national tragedy where Joe Biden was declared the winner. Holy fuck. Anyway, this time, I truly don't know what to think. It is hard to separate all of these aspects of what appears to be Kamala's popularity, like the polls. I just don't even, I need to do like research into polls and what the fuck, how they operate and what it's truly meant to represent and all that. I don't trust polls at all. I don't care if it says Trump is projected to win or Kamala. I don't fucking trust them. And most of the ones that I've been, what is it, Rasmussen or whoever the fuck, the people that do the polling data for president, I'm talking not polls like that Elon Musk puts up on Twitter. Who's going to win, Trump or Kamala? And fucking, 90% of people say Trump because they follow Elon Musk, and people who already like Trump would probably be more likely to be following Musk. So they all fucking, I'm not talking about those. But it's like, yeah, polls, I don't know what the fuck to trust with that shit. And then when you think about crowd sizes, it's very true that the DNC looked very busy. The DNC looked packed, and but then again, you can't separate it out. The fact that they were teasing online that fucking what's her Beyonce was going to be there. That just that throws all of the crowd size data out the window. You know, like I've seen, and I've explained this before, that I've been to Trump rallies where it was just Trump and like his fucking chief of staff, or so. It was like two other speakers that were part of the government that no one else gave a fuck about, and Trump, and the whole place was so packed that I was in a line that was about a quarter mile long to get into the fucking Florida State Fairground area where he did his speech, or where I think that was the one that I got stuck out. It was like Florida State Fairgrounds, and it was just incredible. And that's just people there to see Trump speak. Trump wasn't promising to have Justin Bieber on stage, okay? So that just like fucks up the whole, you can't trust that. And then we've got Kamala and Tim Walz finally doing an interview. And, it's just like I see them as they're going to be presented as very presidential. And this is a real ticket right here. This is a real team, and they're going to get some stuff done. Look at Tim Walz and Kamala there. She's got her fucking, women's suit on and her hair did. And she's feeling black today. She's feeling more black than Indian today. So she's feeling it. And it's just like, I feel like it's been tricking me even a little bit, that I'm just like, God, the image I can see, I don't buy it. It's not tricking me like I buy it. It's tricking me like, whoa, other people, for a second, I can see the illusion. Like, oh yeah, it's a good idea. I can see how other people can see it. It's not like such a ridiculously far-fetched thing that people would believe that this is a good idea, with the image that they're giving, like a packed DNC, rallies that are packed. But it's because everyone wants to see fucking celebrities and performers and all that bullshit. They want to see the people Kamala brought to twerk on stage. That's what they came to see, not Kamala's dumbass cackling. But, it's just such a grand illusion. People just get lost in it. Oh yeah, it's a good idea. Look, all these other people that think Kamala is a good presidential candidate. I kind of thought she was a stupid bitch, but you know what? I feel stupid for thinking that, because I'm looking at a whole crowd full of people. They're all here to see Kamala and Beyonce and the people twerking on stage and fucking DL Hughley and, all those other celebrities and stuff. Yeah, I mean, but they're here to see Kamala.
Explaining the policies that she has, or would it be somebody who, not to say that all members of the cabinet aren't important, but maybe has something that is more acceptable to the people who, if she wins, believe that they brought her to the dance. Alex.
And then, Dana, on the policy front, you asked Harris as well to explain her change of position, which she has been attacked for on some key issues like fracking. What did she tell you?
Yeah, I mean, that is the number one or one of the top attacks on her from Donald Trump and his campaign. They call her a chameleon because she has changed her position on a couple of big issues, particularly since she
Chameleon Harris
first ran for president, which was in the 2020 cycle. And so I talked to her about some of the sort of big ones: energy, as you mentioned, fracking, which is a huge issue in the must-win state for her of Pennsylvania, and immigration as well. Some of the things that she said during that campaign have changed and shifted as she has spent the past more than 3.5 years as vice president under Joe Biden. I talked more broadly to her, Alex, about how that should be perceived by voters who want to be sure that if they're going to vote for her, that the policies that she is saying that she would put in place now, if she becomes president, are not going to be changed again. And effectively, her answer was, I might have changed some of the ideas, but the core values of who I am, my core beliefs, have not changed.
Yeah, essentially focus on the values. Dana, we've been showing some video of you on Air Force.
Focus on the values. You know, the fucking what do they call it? Virtue signaling. Focus on there you go. Focus on the values, not the policies, right? Because the policies, she doesn't know what the fuck she's doing. She never has. She wants to stop price gauging. Quote, that's a quote right there, direct quote from her rally that we watched. She wants to stop price gauging, not gouging. She said price gauging, then kept on talking like she doesn't know what she's fucking saying. She just memorized some bullshit and doesn't realize that price gauging is not what she's doing. She's so fucking stupid that she doesn't know that it's price gouging. She just memorized it wrong. She doesn't even understand the words that are coming out of her own mouth. She just memorizes shit.
Too with the vice president and with the ticket earlier today.
You're watching the interview, Fat Pig. It's a shit show. Okay. If there's any other good clips or some shit, maybe tomorrow I'll play them or something. Fucking, whatever. CNN will probably hit me with a fucking copyright infringement.
Take us behind the scenes. Of course, this was the first joint interview that the Democratic ticket has done. What was their dynamic like? What were the interactions like between Harris and Walz in the interview and on the trail?
Look at the fake smile and the just like she was like, this woman is stupid.
Earlier today, take us behind the scenes. Of course, this was the first joint interview that the Democratic.
Look at her just BSing. Look at her with her fucking fingers and her fake face. She's fake black. This is a fucking puppet show, a literal puppet show.
Ticket has done. What was their dynamic like? What were the interactions like between Harris and Walz in the interview and on the trail that you observed?
They are getting to know each other. These are not two individuals who serve together in any real capacity. They obviously spent time together when she was interviewing for her running mate. They clearly clicked because she said that she wanted him to do the job. But there is a little bit of a new relationship vibe, since vibe is the word of the summer, going on between the two of them. But they clearly have a good connection, and that was obvious not just in the interview today, Alex, but I was with them on the trail here in Georgia. They're on a bus tour, and in and around Savannah, watching them interact with students in high school and also with voters at a local barbecue shop.
And certainly a bus tour will put a new relationship to the test. Dana, I know that this is going to be a wide-ranging interview, hitting on all kinds.
Nug one, I don't know what the fuck you call it. Fake black. She's a real bitch, and that's all that counts. Trump was right. She's a stupid bitch. He said something like that. I like it. He's right too. This woman is stupid. It's such a fucking insult. To have, even as the face of the presidency for our country, to be this fucking retard. I'm sorry. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that word on these platforms, but god damn, this bitch is stupid. And it's such a fucking disgrace that anyone can fall for this for 1 second. 1 fucking second of that cackling bitch dodging a hard question with cackles. Not speaking, just talking in memorized lines, not even knowing what she's saying. It is so disgusting. And the fact that I feel stupid, me as a person, I feel like I'm stupid, And I can see how fucking stupid she is. That is wrong. That is wrong. That should not be the leader of our country. I could never fucking say that Trump is stupid. He's got so much more fucking money and success than I will ever dreaming about, okay? Kamala Harris sucked and fucked her way to the top, and she is a fucking dim-witted cunt, and she could be the president. She's a nominee for the presidency. This fucking dumb bimbo, fake black bitch. That is a potential president. That is so fucked. That is so fucked up. I'm sorry. I don't want to get too emotional here. Look, this is our country, bro. This is our fucking country. What the fuck? This fucking idiot. Holy shit. People fall for... She's touching her fingers. The fucking fake smiles. Her and Tim Walz are both just giggly little fucking idiots. And people fall for that. They actually do. We're the party of joy. That's why we're just always smiling. It's not because we're avoiding questions. Us? We don't avoid questions. God fucking damn it, this is annoying.
Of domestic and foreign policy issues. Really looking forward to it. So thank you so much for joining us. And you all can see all of Dana's exclusive interview with Kamala Harris and Tim Walz tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern, only here on CNN. Let's talk more about the Harris-Walz interview that Dana just wrapped up with our team of political experts. Thank you all for joining me. Laura Barón Lopez, I want to start with you. That
political experts at CNN. That's hilarious.
That pledge that Harris made to have a Republican in her cabinet, talking about
Nug one, you know what? I agree with you. I agree with you. Ideally, I don't want Trump to be president. Ideally, I didn't want him to be the first time, and I'm even more on the fence now. But even back in 2016, when I was all like gung-ho about it and actively promoting Trump presidency on all my social media and all that shit, getting fucking blacklisted for that orange motherfucker. Even then, I was like, this is not ideal, but I feel like to at least some extent, it's necessary to give a huge orange middle finger to the system. And like I already mentioned, I will pull up the picture. I should. Mitt Romney sitting with Trump after he won. Let me see if I can find this real quick. Hold on. Let me see if I can find this fucking picture. This is what I voted for right here. Let me show you. This picture right here. Donald Trump with a shit-eating grin and fucking Mitt Romney looking like he smells shit. This right here. This. Look, this right here. Trump's like, gotcha, bitch. Look at this fucking guy. Look how mad he is that he's just like, he can't even smile back at the camera. He's looking like this. Well, we couldn't stop him. And Trump's like, dude, I lived for this picture. This is the best shit ever. Mitt Romney, this douche. and Trump, gotcha, bitch. Gotcha, bitch. Oh, it didn't even I was on a different page. I was screen sharing the wrong page. Hold on. Hold on. We'll zoom on in on this. God damn it. Where's this other fucking um no, this is what I voted for right here. This is what I actually truly wanted to see. Share. Okay. This right here. This fucking glowing, grinning face and this fucking douche. Not even he doesn't even have like his emotions are just not registering on his face. He's looking back at the camera because he knows he's in like he has to take this picture with Trump, and he's just like he's just can barely bear looking at the camera and conveying any emotion. So he just has to just try to keep a frown off his face. That's all he's doing. He's just focusing on just don't look mad. It happened. He's president. We couldn't stop it. Cheese. Holy fuck. That's that right there. That was worth my vote. But yeah, no, ideally, back to what we were saying, ideally, no, Trump wouldn't have been president. But I think this is a good thing to pull, or initially, his first presidency for sure, I thought was a good thing to pull the veil back on a lot of shit. And you know what? Whether you like Trump or not, I think the Trump presidency made everyone think differently about America and about our politics and fact-checking stuff. Bro, everybody is so I feel like people are at least slightly more careful and more aware of having to fucking fact-check shit. No one gave a fuck before, and including myself. And that was one of the things that got my attention with Trump. And I'll never forget it to this day that Trump was running. As a joke, I was supporting Trump at first as a joke because I thought it was fucking hilarious. And then I saw people sharing stuff on Facebook and Instagram. And one of the things, and I never cared to fact check shit really, I didn't feel that strong about politics before. I actually did think Obama was a good idea for president, and I didn't realize how fucked that was until I was forced to pay for health insurance through Obamacare. And the fucking Obamacare, the way they set it up, I could explain this a whole, some other day, I guess, but it ate through my taxes. If you are low income or lower income, they offer you, and I wasn't aware exactly how it wasn't entirely clear. They set me up over the phone. There was a whole issue with my email. You don't know. It was a shit show trying to get insurance. I had to do it all over the phone. Most people were able to do it online, all because the email that I started off using was too long and it fucked up this aspect of getting my insurance. Anyway, had to do it over the phone. They, if you are lower income, they offer you a tax credit. My internet is taking a shit right now, it looks like. Anyway, I'll just keep going. They offer you a tax credit. You call Obamacare. Yeah, I'm calling to get insurance because the fucking asshole Obama is making me get insurance. I'm having to pay for it to pay for everybody else's insurance. I'm helping my country by being forced to pay for insurance. And they're like, okay, well, you don't make shit. So you know what? You can't afford the insurance we have, but we'll offer you a tax credit. So what it does is you tell us how much you make a year, and then we'll do the computing here, and we'll get you a policy where it just shaves a little bit off of your taxes. It comes out of your tax return. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, that's all right. And it made it to where the insurance was like, I forget. It started off like 100 something, I think, per month. And I was like, all right, that fucking sucks. I never went to the doctor. I avoid doctors already, whatever. I get it. That's how insurance works. You pay, a bunch of people are paying and not necessarily use. I know, I get it. Okay. But anyway, and come the end of the year when I file my taxes, and my boss used to just do it for me. She was kind enough that she would literally just fucking do it for me. And I'll never forget this, that I had been, oh, never mind. Anyway, she files my taxes. I give her my my Obamacare information. She puts it in, and then she's like, "Oh, dang, you owe $300 some." And I was like, "What?" And she's like, "Yeah, you have to pay back $300 some." And I was like, "Oh, well, can't they take it out of my tax return?" And she's like, "No, you don't get it. You get no tax return, and you have to pay $300 some that you owe. You owe taxes." What? I owe taxes? Yeah, because of your Obamacare. That's how that works. Fucking when they give you the tax credit and say it's just going to come out of your tax return, they don't tell you that it's going to they must have done the calculating wrong, because I made more that year, only very slightly, and I ended up owing $300 some because of my fucking insurance. They were just they were shaving too much off of my tax return. So by the time it got to my tax return, there wasn't no return. And I told them this, and it happened again the next year, and I owed even more money. It was like $400 or some shit. So this is what made me fucking hate Obama. But anyway, yeah, the Trump thing, ideally, no, we would not have someone from the show Apprentice as our president. No, I don't think, obviously, that's not a good idea on its face. It's only when you need to give a middle finger to the government that you do that. And so we did. Okay. Should I play more of this? What, it's 9:30. Let me see if there's any new clips that have I'll screen share and play this for a second, and then I'm going to go look for some stuff real quick on social media.
The diversity of opinion that is necessary. Do you see this as another example of Harris trying to reach out to many of those disaffected Republican voters?
Yes, I think that's exactly what it is, to reach out to those voters that voted for Nikki Haley in the primaries, even after she dropped out. And I was actually just talking to one such voter in Arizona, and I asked them what they thought about that, those comments that Harris made. This was a two-time Trump voter, a voter that no longer says that she's going to vote for Trump. She's a suburban woman in Arizona, and she said that she liked that Harris said that she thought that she wants to see Harris talk to moderate Republicans and make policy with moderate Republicans and show that she'll work in a bipartisan way with Republicans. But that voter also said that they still want to see more on Harris's economic policy.
And Alex Thompson, we did see at the DNC in Chicago several Republicans speaking on behalf of Harris, Adam Kinzinger, Olivia Troy, among others. When you take that with this promise that she made today, what does it say to you about this outreach to the Republican Party?
That's a key part of her campaign strategy. I mean, essentially, she's being able to run only a general election campaign without a primary. And last time she ran the presidential primary, she ran to the left in order to try to consolidate the base. Now she feels very confident that she has the base of the Democratic Party, and polling shows very much the same, that Democrats are energized, that she is unified.
The Democrats think they're voting for Beyonce. They don't even know who they're voting for. That's who they come to see at the rallies, at her campaign stops. That's who they think they're voting for. Literally Beyonce.
By the Democratic Party. Well, if the Democratic Party is unified, especially because she's going against Donald Trump, then the next step then is to try to pick people that aren't part of the Democratic base, that are Republicans, that are basically people that maybe were like fine with the Trump presidency, but do not like him, do not think he's a good person, and don't want to see him as president again, and don't want to just frankly argue about him for another 4 years.
And Michael Hardaway, you heard Dana there talking about Republicans who Obama had in his cabinet, and presidents who've chosen cabinet members from the other party, and yet President Biden doesn't have a Republican in his cabinet. Trump did not have Democrats in his. Why do you think the vice president is now making this pledge?
Well, there are some serious issues that we have to address together in a bipartisan way as a country in the next 5 to 10 years. We got a $35 trillion national debt that we.
I thought Trump was talking about having Democrats. People were flipping out about it on Twitter. I saw Nick Fuentes tweeting about that. Trump said he would have what's it called? Democrats in his cabinet or something. Jameson, free Colorado. Yeah, we went through some of the footage earlier in the show. That's a mess. Colorado is officially little Venezuela. That's fucking nuts. From Denver to Aurora, they're taking over apartment complexes and they are charging rent. Born and raised at what? You're in Colorado? Are you Venezuelan? Are you the Cookie Monster that they're talking about? The head of these gangs is called the Cookie Monster. Is this you, Jameson? No, for real. If you're in Colorado, good luck, bro. Keep your fucking head on a swivel. Luckily, it's all relegated to the city of Denver. I am in the north of the state, so it's not that. Yeah, okay. Not that bad here. Well, that's good, bro. But you know what? It spreads fast. I'm seeing a lot of the shit is in Aurora and Denver. I mean, that's, I'm not that familiar with Colorado. I just looked up the map and saw that they're next to each other, but I'm assuming this gang, what's the fucking Trey something Aragua or whatever the fuck it's called, that they're spread between Denver and Aurora, and they're fucking, breaking into jewelry stores. They got fucking rifles. All I'm saying is keep your head on a swivel, bro. Don't doubt that they could be up in your area. I would have doubted that a fucking Venezuelan gang of malnourished, fuckboys from Venezuela would just be taking over apartment complexes in America. Yeah, you would have had my money. If I bet on that, you would have my money right now. Blummels, what's up, bro? How's it going, dude? Good to see you in here. Oh, it's a sanctuary city like Boulder. Oh, yeah, they did say that earlier. I did see that in a news article. Fucking, bro, Blummels, if you've seen Airplane Willie, fucking tell him I'm looking for that sweet ass. No, for real, I'm worried about Airplane Willie. He's normally in here every night, and I messaged him the other day. He wasn't in here yesterday. He still hasn't messaged me back. I'm kind of worried. I'm hoping he, at worst, lost his phone or dropped it in the toilet or something. Anyway,
we have to deal with. That has to be in bipartisan way. You've got these international threats from North Korea and Russia and China.
And Venezuela. Okay, we're going to get to this. We're going to go to Twitter real quick just to, because that's a waste of time, that bullshit there. I'm just surprised there aren't more pirated clips on Twitter yet. It's all the same shit on here, unless, let me see, latest. Yeah, I expected to already see a bunch of funny clips or something. Let me watch this because I haven't.
Changes that you've made,
I've seen people sharing this 1 minute long clip. I have not watched it yet. I'm assuming we're gonna get nothing of value out of this, but let's go.
How should voters look at some of the changes that you've made, that you've explained some of here in your policy? Is it because you have more experience now and you've learned more about the information? Is it because you were running for president in a Democratic primary? And should they feel comfortable and confident that what you're saying now is going to be your policy moving forward?
Dana,
you remember we were watching the DNC footage. They were the fucking CNN themselves were at the DNC and they were like, why the fuck does the platform, that's what it was, they were calling it the platform, the Harris platform, which is supposed to be her list of policies and plans for the next 4 years, for her first term at least, that they were reading through this platform that was provided, and it said Biden's name all through it. They didn't even take Biden's name out of it. It said Biden's second term as president, he will do this. And then Biden will probably do this and da 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 da. It said that instead of Harris's name in this. So they've literally just been beating around the bush about her fucking policies for how long now? Since she got the nomination?
I think the most important and most significant aspect of my policy perspective and decisions is my values have not changed. You mentioned the Green New Deal. I have always believed, and I have worked on it, that the climate crisis is real, that it is an urgent matter to which we should apply metrics that include holding ourselves to deadlines around time. We did that with the Inflation Reduction Act. We have set goals for the United States of America and by extension the globe around when we should meet certain standards for reduction of greenhouse gas emissions. As an example, that value has not changed.
Okay, so typical Harris spinning. She can change all of her policies, you guys. That's not a big deal because her values are the same. So she can completely change her mind on the border and fracking and whatever the fuck. She can change her policies as much as she wants. And it's okay, guys, because she still retains her same values. Back when she was sucking Montel's dick, she's had the same values all the way back since then. So we don't have any. This is new. Hold up, 2 minutes.
Case to voters than any candidate. You have less time to make your case to voters than any candidate in modern American history. The voters are really eager to hear what your plans are. If you are elected, what would you do on day one in the White House?
Well, there are a number of things. I will tell you, first and foremost, one of my highest priorities is to do what we can to support and strengthen the middle class. When I look at the aspirations, the goals, the ambitions of the American people, I think that people are ready for a new way forward, in a way that generations of Americans have been fueled by hope and by optimism. I think
we're fueled by fear of Venezuelans at the moment, ma'am. Can you please help us out? We're all getting evicted by Venezuelan gang members. Please help.
Sadly,
you are literally the vice president right now. Help us.
In the last decade, we have had in the former president someone who has really been pushing an agenda and an environment that is about diminishing the character and the strength of who we are as Americans, really dividing our nation. And I think people are ready to turn the page on that.
So what would you?
She's talking about Biden, right? Oh, Trump. Okay, shit.
Your day one.
Day one, it's going to be about, one, implementing my plan for what I call an opportunity economy. I've already laid out a number of proposals in that regard, which include what we're going to do to bring down the cost of everyday goods, what we're going to do to invest in America's small businesses, what we're going to do to invest in families, for example, extending the child tax credit to $6,000 for families for the first year of their child's life, to help them buy a car seat, to help them buy baby clothes, a crib. There's the work that we're going to do that is about investing in the American family around affordable housing, a big issue in our country right now. So there are a number of things on day one.
What about you?
Well, I'm excited about this agenda too. As I said, the idea.
What? They cut off Tim Walz. Sure, he was going to say something very meaningful right there. Let's see. Any new 13 minutes? Any new video? Come on, people. Look at some of the changes you made. So that's the same clip. Hmm. Hold on. What is this? This is new.
You had a lot of Republican speakers at the convention. Will you appoint a Republican to your cabinet?
Yes, I would.
Anyone
Yes,
in
I
mind?
would. No one in particular in mind. We got 68 days to go with this election.
How about you appoint Donald Trump since you keep stealing his policy ideas?
So I'm not putting the cart before the horse, but I would. I think it's really important. I have spent my career inviting diversity of opinion. I think it's important to have people at the table when some of the most important decisions are being made that have different views, different experiences. And I think it would be to the benefit of the American public to have a member of my cabinet who was a Republican.
You had a lot of Republican speakers at the convention. Will you appoint a
Okay. Let's go back to top. See. Oh, God. Twitter, what happened? Come on, Twitter. Okay. What? Ugh. Let's see if
How should voters look at some of the changes that you
okay, that's the same question. I am honestly surprised someone has not put like 10 minutes of this up already. Oh, Babylon B. Tim Walz spends entire CNN interview making balloon animals to distract attention from Kamala Harris. Dude, I mean, that's, you know what? That's strong. Oh, yes. Oh, shit. That was Trump.
of the changes that you've made?
It's the same clip.
Democratic ticket in their first interview. Democratic presidential nominee Kamala Harris and vice presidential nominee Tim Walz.
Hello. Hi. Hi. How are you?
Tonight, the new Democratic ticket in their first interview.
Hi, crew.
In the
I'm sure he passed out tampons there.
final sprint to Election Day. 1, 2, 3. Their top priorities for the country.
What would you do on day one in the White House?
The tough questions on their records.
The steps that you're talking about now, why haven't you done them already? What do you say to voters
who
aren't sure whether they can take you at your word?
Taking on Donald Trump.
People might be surprised to hear that you have never interacted with him, met him face to face.
That fateful phone call from Joe Biden.
I'll give you a little too much information.
And their take on those viral convention images.
It's very humbling. It's very humbling in many ways.
I don't know as a father.
Oh, look, guys, he's nonverbal. Look, that's my dad, but he's nonverbal. Remember this clip?
I could have ever imagined that.
With just days until early voting begins, a defining moment in the race for the White House. CNN's exclusive interview of the Democratic nominees starts now.
Well, shit. Can't believe I don't even have a TV. I can't even watch the debate when it's happening. They got it. Ooh, my cat just came inside. Hey, Mr. Cat. Is this going to let me watch it? What do you want, cat? What the hell? No. I have Spectrum. Will it let me do this? Is this letting me do this? Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, no one's watching. Let's see if it lets me do this. Okay, but I thank God I didn't screen share that. My goddamn phone number just popped up on the screen, guys. Oh fuck. I thought I just doxed myself. I don't have that many people in here right now, but who knows who the fuck is gonna watch this later. I don't want to have to delete my videos. That was close. Let me try this again. Is this gonna let me watch? Hold on 1 second, guys. Let me see. Oh, fuck. No, it's not going to let me. All right. Well, I guess I'm going to hit the road for tonight. I got to have dinner. Fucking CNN makes you fucking suck it's over anyway, fat pig. Okay. Why the fuck aren't there more clips on Twitter? It's over already. You motherfuckers don't have anything up yet? What the fuck? God damn it. Same fucking bullshit? Are we serious? Internet, what is happening? Is CNN taking it down from everybody? They're making you go through their goddamn website? Won't release. 18 minutes. Oh, Jesus Christ, that is short. What? 18 minutes? Bro, they haven't talked to anybody in what? Weeks? Months? They haven't done an interview, and it was 18 minutes is all they had time for. Will not release transcript. CNN will air shortened version tonight, 8 p.m. CST to fill the time CNN may run an inspirational video about. Oh, great. Oh, fuck. This is fucking stupid. Latest. Somebody post. So you got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. We don't have any good clips up yet. What's going on, internet? Wait, it just said the transcript, but they said they weren't. Is this really transcript is 50 some seconds old? um Should I actually read Huh. X's Explore page has Harris interview transcript mystery as a trend. Dude, what is happening? It's already over and people don't have clips up. This doesn't even seem right. Is CNN actually able to just take them down automatically? I'm just seeing links to shit. Bro, what the fuck is really internet? Twitter, come on, get it together. All right. Well, you know what? We'll probably have to just watch a little bit of it tomorrow. I was excited. I actually thought like, oh, we can watch we can watch the bullshit. Is this someone else's stream? Is this someone else's stream? I guess they're streaming it on their YouTube channel. All right. What does this say? Okay, everybody's saying it's stupid, waste of time or whatever. These are the really 15 minutes. These are the only response to.
I want to ask you about your opponent, Donald Trump. I was a little. I want to ask you about your opponent, Donald Trump. I was a little bit surprised. People might be surprised to hear that you have never interacted with him, met him face to face. That's going to change soon. But what I want to ask you about is what he said last month. He suggested that you happened to turn black recently for political purposes.
He right.
Questioning a core part of your identity.
Yeah.
Any
same old tired playbook. Next question, please.
That's it?
That's it.
I want to ask you about your opponent.
Oh, we didn't see that coming. She was just going to laugh her way out of that question. Wow. Who would have thought? Good old Kamala. Next question. Next question. Next question. Please, girl. Next question. Girl, if you don't get to that next question, this interview over.
Generally speaking, how should voters look at some of the changes that you had a lot of Republican speakers at?
Okay. Well, you know what? We're just going to have to watch it later. I don't have a Spectrum service that allows me to stream CNN through my laptop. It looked like it was going to let me do it for a second actually, but it won't. So, you know what? And it's probably literally I've wasted how long now? It's probably a waste of time in whole to even watch the full thing. But anyway, we'll see if they drop it somewhere that is easy to get to, that some fucking idiot like me could even, get it without having to watch it right on CNN's channel on TV because I don't have one. So we'll see if it drops somewhere. Maybe I'll fucking review some other clips or something. Who the fuck cares? All right, well, we're getting out of here. The show fucking sucked tonight. It was a fucking shit show. I'm getting throttled. I'm talking about the Venezuelans and the fucking, the people at Meta and fucking, wherever else. They don't like it. So, well, it's been fun though. Shitty stream tonight, but it's been fun. Airplane Willie is MIA. I think Airplane Willie was one of the guys in the Aurora apartment that they said he's missing, and now his apartment is filled with barrels of black market gasoline. Airplane Willie is missing. So anyway, it's we're gonna get out of here. Hopefully tomorrow night we'll have more fun. I don't know what the fuck we're going to do tomorrow night, what we're going to watch or get into. I might get into that thing I've been teasing for like 2 fucking weeks. That I found some shit in storage that we're going to go through and see if I can make any money off of it, because I'm a broke ass bitch. And if it's not worth the money isn't worth the time of trying to sell all of this shit, then I will keep it for another 20 years and see if the value changes, you know. So anyway, thank you all for checking out the show tonight. At least we went through all that break-in footage and stuff. That was cool, right? The country's getting taken over. The Venezuelans are going to break into my house and steal that shit before I have time to sell it. So anyway, Airplane Willie, here comes your outro song. That shit, I appreciate it. I really do. Trying to grow my channel here. Fucking, you know, it's a struggle. I say that every single time I stream. So anyway, but thanks a lot for the support. Whoever the fuck sees this and shares and subscribes. I will see you guys tomorrow at like 7 something, 8. Tomorrow's Friday. Sometimes I like to go on a little earlier. So anyway, I'll be on tomorrow night. Check that out. And I will see you then. Goodbye, lovers.